Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to talk about A Man by Keiichiro Hirano. I have not read any of his novel. This is my first reading by Hirano and I don't know if any other of his novels is translated yet. If you know, you can inform me. And this novel, A Man, was translated by K.P. Williams, L.E.K.P. Williams. So we are grateful to him because if he did not translate this work, we cannot read it. I have read a lot on about Haruki Murakami, and you can say that I am quite obsessed with Murakami's style of writing. His characters are like obsessive, but this is my first reading of Hirano. Okay, before venturing to the novel, have a look at the cover page. I get the book first in Amazon Kindle, and there I find this book. A man is walking with bent head on yellow cover page, and there is the silhouette of the man, and there is various trees and etc. in that silhouette. So the cover page is very artistic, and also the name, a man. What does a man signify? Actually, the name and the cover page insinuate so many things that I feel attracted towards the book, and I feel I should read it. Okay, at first have a look at the author. Keiichiro Hirano is a psychological thriller. A Man by Keiichiro Hirano is a psychological thriller. Where multi-layered identities get entangled through the interplay of different personalities. But it is not a crime fiction. It is psychological thriller, but not in the sense it is a crime fiction. What happened in the case of crime fiction or any type of such things, where criminal activities are given priority in the novel, there a man take a fraudulent identity to do something heinous, something vicious, or something that is not illegal. But here this identity swap, this changing of identities or taking another identity, is not for any criminal activity. It is something else. And that concept I like most in this novel. Here in this novel, most of the characters are taking different identities. Suppose who I am not satisfied with my this life, this identity, this social living. I want to be someone else. Or suppose I want to be someone except me. I am Munmun Samanto from here and there, and I do this and that, but I don't want to be that. I want to take any other name. I want to live any other people's life or any other life that was not lived till now. I want to go somewhere, take another identity, start a new life. And this concept I like, that if you don't like your life, you can take another life. In this life, within a single life, you can live numerous life. And if you don't like your life, but I know it is not possible, and it feels like quite twisting, but it is not possible because there are so many identity proof. You cannot go anywhere, you cannot take any other's name, then you will be accused of fraudulence, and you will be a fraud, and you will be taken to the prison. But here there is a character who is a lawyer, and he also takes another identity. He loves to say I am this, I am that, because he wants to escape. He wants to escape from his life. His life is so suffocated for him that by taking another name, by taking another identity, he just wants to escape, and there is nothing criminal in it. Okay, so we first take a look at Hirano's life. Keiichiro Hirano was a Japanese novelist who was born on 22nd June 1975 in Japan. He graduated from the law department of Kyoto University, and Kido, the lawyer of a man, is modeled upon him. I think so, that Kido, the lawyer, is modeled upon Hirano. Even a writer or author write so many novels, so many works. In his character or in her characters, there is somewhere he or she, himself or herself, is hidden. And Kiddo is the character where we find Hirano. Now, Kiddo is also a lawyer. Kiddo also related to law, and here Hirano also read law, so that is not the point. Also, there are so many other things. His debut novel, The Eclipse, won the Akutagawa Prize in 1998 at the age of 23. His novels were widely read in France, China, Taiwan, Korea, Italy, and Egypt. His novel, A Man That We Are Going to Read. This novel won Japan's prestigious prize, Omuri Prize, for literature. His other significant novels are At the End of the Matinee, The Eclipse, The Transparent Labyrinth. Okay, so we have to search for these novels also, if they are translated, not only the name, but if the novels are translated. Now come to the storyline. The story unfolds the tragic death of Daisuke Taniguchi. So at the very beginning we are encountering death of Daisuke Taniguchi. Who is he? He is a forester who unfortunately was killed by an accident when a heavy cryptometeor tree fell upon him. So the novel opens with a very sad tone, death of a forester, and he has a family. He has his wife and 2 children. Rai is his wife. He eventually informed his family about his death. When Daisuke married Rai, he told Rai that he has none. Actually, he had everyone, but he did not want to keep relationship with them. So he has come to Rai's place, and there he started a new life. And he is just estranged with his family, but he kept a family picture with Rai and told that these are my family members, but I don't want to keep any relationship with them. I am just separated from them. And Rai believed this person and lived a life with him as a married couple. Now, after Daisuke was died, Rai called his family members, and he was informed. Daisuke's brother, supposed brother, as Daisuke told Rai, Keiichiro, he came to attend his brother's funeral. But when Rai showed him a picture that her late husband gave her as their family picture, situation took a new turn. Keiichiro identified the dead man as someone else, not his brother Daisuke, though the picture that Rai showed was their family picture. So there started the tension of the novel. The dead man is not Daisuke, but the picture that Daisuke kept with Rai is their family picture, Keiichiro's family picture. So Rai contacted the renowned lawyer Kiddo. Kiddo is already familiar with Rai because Kiddo once fought for Rai in his earlier divorce case with his first husband. So Kiddo is familiar with Rai, and when this type of problem arose that who is Daisuke, then Rai again contacted the lawyer Kiddo to detangle the knot of identity. Who is Daisuke? In the course of his investigation, he became obsessed with the new case of Rai. Now Kiddo started investigating the case, and he became obsessed with this identity swap. He was entrusted with 2 tasks. Number 1, finding out the original identity of Rai's husband. That is the number 1 task. Who is Daisuke actually? And finding out the 2 identities he used to live, Makoto Hara and Daisuke Taniguchi. So who is Daisuke? Original Daisuke? And if someone else is original Daisuke, then who is this person? And why did he take this identity of Daisuke? So he has to search two person, Daisuke and the real Daisuke and the fabricated Daisuke, fake Daisuke. In the course of his investigation, okay, I have already told the name, Makoto Hara. Makoto Hara is the actual man, Rai's second husband, who take the name Daisuke. Who took the name Daisuke. In the course of his investigation, Kido found Makoto Hara, original name of Rai's husband, has led many identities before becoming Daisuke. Actually, Makoto Hara was a boxer, and he had very bad traumatic life. He had very bad traumas about his childhood, about his life. He wanted to escape from his identity, and that's why he started swapping identities, and finally he take the name Daisuke and just arrange some of the information, photographs, and then came to that place, a forlorn place, just shadowed with trees, and there she started working as a forester and started a new life. Then he met Rai and married Rai. First, Hara had learned about Omiura online and through some other sources and become Sonejaki. And then, probably dissatisfied with the Sonejaki identity for some reason, he had swapped his new register with Daisuke. So you can understand that Makoto Hara, before become Daisuke, took some other identities. Omiura, Sonejaki, these so many names he took before become Daisuke. Now, when Rai came to know about the real identity of her husband, what she would feel? She felt that she was getting introduced to a new man, whom she knew as her husband was not the man. It is quite different, totally different man. He was confused and in a great conundrum about which name to call him. He even discovered that Makoto was 2 years younger than her, though he claimed the opposite. Okay, that's a funny situation. Now, Daisuke claimed that he is 2 years older than Rai and they married, and after getting all the information about Makoto, Rai found that, oh my god, he is junior to me, and I was informed that he is 2 years senior to me. Anyway, that doesn't matter. The novel ends with a mental reunion of Rai with her elder son Yuto, and Rai is accepting her life with more maturity and calm recognition. The ending is hopeful. Where Rai will reunited with his son. That was not that Rai will detach with his son, but actually what happened? Rai's first husband, and from his first husband, she got 2 children, Yuto and Ryo. Ryo was died of severe illness, and after that Rai was divorced from her first husband and he married Daisuke. And there, when the case was going on, who is Daisuke, Rai get involved and get busy with this new case, and Yuto suspect that her mother is going to marry someone else and her mother is hiding something from him. And actually Yuto loved her father, her second, actually not biological father, but Yuto loved Daisuke very much, because Daisuke also loved Yuto very much, because Daisuke's childhood was traumatic. For any reason, Daisuke's childhood was traumatic, and Daisuke loved Yuto very much. There is a very close bonding between this stepfather and this son, and when Daisuke died, Yuto was mentally devastated. And Rai is getting too much involved in his case and became too busy. Yuto was thinking that even Rai is not bothering for him, and there was a mental gap between the mother and son. But at the end of the novel, when Rai will confess everything to Yuto, and Yuto will understand, and Yuto behave like a mature boy, not boy, like a mature man. If you read the last part of the novel, you will feel so happy that Yuto is behaving like a man, and even Yuto is proposing that mother, now it is time to tell Hara. So they have Daisuke, and Dai has also a daughter. Hana, I think the name is Hana. I'll get it later. We must confess to her also. So they are making a new family with the three of them. Father is dead. Rai, Uto and Hana. They are planning to get a united family. Okay. Now the novel is woven through psychological tension of identity swap. The thread of mystery cannot do well in comparison with the subterranean flow of psychological thrill. Actually, the mystery, who is Daisuke? This detangling of mystery is there. But mystery motive is not so powerful in this novel. The psychological thrill, this quest for changing identity. Kido will also change his identity. Kido, who is Kido? The lawyer who is taken the case. He is also get obsessed with the identity swap case. He also started swapping his identity. At the very prologue, you will find that the narrator is talking with Kido, and Kido is giving wrong identities. He is not introducing himself as he is the lawyer, but he is saying that he is someone else. So Kido, who was assigned the job of finding the true identity of Rai's second husband, became obsessed with this interchange of identity, living another life by living own identity. The prologue introduces us to the web of lies and identity exchange. Kido feigned to be another person in the prologue when he met the narrator at the bar, where he was drinking alone. He was chatting with the bartender and the narrator joined them. Amusingly and shockingly, the narrator realized that the identity Kido had offered was not his real identity. The initial introduction he gave me, his name and background, I would soon learn that all lies. But as I had no reason to doubt him then, I believed every word. So the narrator believed Kido's lies. When he asked Kido about the reason why you are lying to me, why you are taking another identity, he explained, I keep myself together by leaving other people's pain. I love this line most. I think for this line, I should go through the novel once again. I keep myself together by leaving other people's pain, he said eventually, with an indescribable lonesome smile. So he takes other identity to leave someone else's pain. Wow. Kido was fascinated with identity swapping, living the life of others, erasing one's own identity to live another life. It helped him to forget his real life crisis. He has some mental tension with his wife and his son, but he want to escape from that life and want to live in a make-believe life. So this identity, this escapism is true for everyone, for Rai, for Makota, for Daisuke, for Kido, for me and for you. We all want to escape this life, sometime, somewhere. Now have a look at the major characters. Akira Kido is the major character. He is the efficient divorce attorney, who handled Rai's divorce from her first husband and again was in charge of finding the true identity of her second husband, who was dead. Now Sota is his only son and Kaori is his wife, and he has some mental distance with his wife for some reason. Rai, Rai, who is Rai. Uto is the eldest son of Rai from his first husband Ryo. Sorry, I mistake the spelling. I mistake the spelling of Rai, Ryo. It is not R-I-O, it is R-Y-O. Sorry. And now there is Daisuke, there is Makota Hara, there is Hana. Hana is Rai's daughter from her second husband Daisuke. In the cover page, there is an image of a man standing along with his silhouette. I have told this earlier in a yellow cover page. This cover page is mentionable for its unique connotation or symbolic insinuation of the theme of the novel, this identity. It can be a journey of Akira Kido or Rai or Daisuke or Hara or you and me. It can be a journey of any person's life. I think the 3 years and 9 months that Hara her son spent with you was the first time that he ever knew happiness, true joy. So, Makoto Hara's life was not good. He was haunted. He was traumatized by bad memories. And he became Daisuke. He married Rai. He had two children, one of his own and one from Rai's first husband. But they were happy. And Rai also understood at the end of the novel that though the person whom he married was a fake man, but that 3 years and 9 months was the best time of her life. Because they loved each other. Because they understand each other and their bond was perfect. They were in perfect family. What is family? A family is not consist of everything truthful, everything perfect. But family is where you have faith and you understand one another. And there is close bonding. That is called family. And that was. There was a great lie. Rai was living in a great life. Daisuke is not Daisuke. But what does it matter? Rai was happy. Goto was happy with his new father. Daisuke, alias Makoto Hara, he was happy. Hana was happy. So everyone was happy. And that's matter. Okay. They both were living a life, a false life based on fake identities. But even then, they were happy. So identity does not matter. What matters most is the way you live your life. This is the message I get from this novel. A novel, a fiction or non-fiction, whatever it is, it must give you some knowledge, give you some maturity. And I feel that this is the theme of this novel. Identity does not matter. What matters most is the way you live your life. Yeah. The bard also considered my case. Consider my speech. This is the message I get from the novel A Man. She decided that those 3 years and 9 months had been happy for her as well. So happy that her memories of that time and everything that followed from it might just content her for the rest of her life. Okay. So she was so happy. She was filled, she was contented. 3 years and 9 months. 3 years and 9 months can compensate her remaining life, the remaining years of her life. So, this is something of this novel unique I get, that 3 years and 9 months she live in perfect happiness. And she confessed at the end that she can live her whole life with that memory. Actually, in our life, if we get any good memory to recall and reminiscence, to ruminate, then that is the best thing of our life. It is not necessary that we will be happy every time. Our whole life is not weaved through the same thread of happiness. There is sadness, there is separation, there is disease, there is illness, there is bereavement, there is betrayal, everything. But if there is some small fabric of happiness, some small pieces of happiness or happy moment, then it will be more better for us to live, more helpful for us to live and proceed to the next life. Okay, I feel that you will like the novel. Thank you.